This time, on Highway Thru Hell,
Oh my word.
a rush hour crash
Big mess everywhere.
springs two teams
Good.
into action.
Watch out!
A lost trailer
I have a craving for French fries.
is a tight challenge
Watch yourself.
for Dylan and Cam. And Jamie
Hello.
tempts a familiar face
Lowrider Pete sitting there waiting with your name on it.
with a new addition.
It's beautiful.
Busy, is it?
In BC's Fraser Valley,
Bumper to bumper basically the whole way.
winter is over.
Sure a lot of traffic.
But on Highway 1, the main route to the coast,
Everybody's moving along, but it's slow.
the morning rush is unrelenting.
There's just so much traffic in the last few years. People are migrating up into the Fraser Valley. It's really grown phenomenally.
Just after 9 a.m.,
Watcom Road, eastbound.
traffic comes to a crawl.
The box flipped over, the truck stayed upright. It's on the parallel road.
Seconds after the crash, another driver pulls over and races to the scene.
Just witnessed a horrible accident here. This truck just ran off the road.
The dump truck lost the road
I watched this tire blow up.
when a front tire had a catastrophic failure.
Oh my word.
5 minutes up the road,
Got some kind of a dump truck accident.
in his 50-ton Vulcan wrecker,
Just headed out onto the Trans-Canada Highway.
Al Quiring is on the way.
I've seen cases where trucks ended up with the tires in the air with real tragic results.
The truck driver
Are you okay, buddy?
is out of the cab.
It blew and now
Holy.
I couldn't keep it going.
That was right behind you. The fact that you are okay is a miracle.
But the wild ride
Slowing down eastbound.
has left a dirty job. On the Highway Thru Hell, closure is not an option.
What's causing this bottleneck?
In the Fraser Valley, a dump truck has crashed off Highway 1. First on scene,
Oh my goodness.
driver Mino Cohorn is out of his vehicle after witnessing the accident.
Unreal.
Right in front of me just blew a tire.
Yeah, it was a steering tire.
Oh, there it is. Look at that tire. You went off the second it blew. Like you had zero control of it.
Minutes later, Al arrives on scene.
Having a catastrophic failure and leaving the highway. It must have been something to watch.
And gets his first look at the shredded rubber. It's a deadly hazard that can strike in an instant.
Generally, there's no warning when these tires let loose.
Also on scene
Oh, when they come apart big time.
is operator Gord Boyd.
Yeah, wow. The fact that the driver walked away from this is amazing.
Well, that's one way to unload a dump box.
But Team Green have an unexpected visitor.
Big mess everywhere.
Aggressive Towing's Chris Mervin also got the call.
The Abbotsford Fire Department called us, and RCMP called Al. They just all, hey, yeah, we want tow trucks. So
Going.
Nice to see you guys.
a lot of tow trucks on scene.
Now on a side road next to the busy Trans-Canada Highway,
They're just looky-loos.
the wreck is a dangerous distraction.
People cannot resist slowing down to look at the wreck.
The traffic's just moving so slow.
And then you start having rear enders on the highway.
To clear the problem fast, Al sets his sights on the trailer's dump box.
Tip it.
Yeah, I'll just get a chain. That trailer did an endo flip. There's a good roadside deal on some soil.
But thousands of pounds of dirt remains in the box.
So there's fairly dense soil. It's just gonna be too heavy to load up and tow safely.
So Al rigs his record for an unconventional move.
Good.
Just out of there, you guys.
A makeshift dump to lighten the load.
The trick is to recognize challenges on the fly and solve them on the fly.
Crude but effective, you know? Is an interest of expedience. The end justifies the means.
Oh, yeah.
Don't spend a half hour standing around trying to figure it out. Just solve the problem.
From the sidelines,
I'm just a bystander right now.
instead of leaving,
I'm learning.
Merv decides to stick around
Just go underneath, right underneath here.
and watch Team Green work.
Kind of like spy on him a little.
Beautiful.
See all his family secrets and how he does stuff.
Make it look easy, Al.
With the trailer's box now transportable,
Thing of beauty.
a flat deck arrives to clear it.
Get that out of the way, and then get the truck out of the way. Just run her right ahead.
But covering the side road, 16 tons of soil will have to be dealt with first.
We got to remove all the dirt to the edge of the road and get on with the day.
Well, here's our skid steer. Nice.
Ready to pitch in,
Clean up on aisle 5.
Merv finds a way to get his hands dirty.
He's running the dirt Zamboni.
Something different and some fun.
He's volunteered. We're not going to argue with him.
You work on weekends? Maybe we can keep him full-time.
With a clear path,
Just gotta get rigged on here.
Al's next challenge is to free the battered truck.
He's a big one there.
Good. You're hooked. Give her.
Winching its mangled front end
Okay, watch out.
out of a farmer's field.
It's all crammed full of dirt from impacting into the ditch.
Clean all that up later.
Here it comes.
Just like that.
That's good, Gord. We got her.
Okay, bring her down.
We're gonna be out of here in a few minutes, hopefully.
The final piece is the trailer's chassis.
Let's hook on and be tic-tac-toe.
In a mere hour, a tag team effort takes care of the roadside wreck.
Well, you guys can just send the bill to Aggressive Auto Towing.
It's good to catch up with Al.
I appreciate that.
No worries, buddy.
It's always fun to see how other people do stuff differently.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah. You know, it's cool working with other companies. In the end, I think that really opened up the road quite a bit faster.
Nothing to see here anymore, folks.
It's moving. The coke must be good. Nobody's talking.
2 hours away,
It's looking really good.
North of Merritt,
Spring already.
a busy night on the Coke
The whole block.
suddenly grinds to a halt.
Oh, man.
At the front of the line, an obliterated transport.
Rollover blocking both northbound lanes.
From the reliable towing yard,
Yeah, we're heading about 40 kilometers north of Merritt.
a 50-ton wrecker is dispatched.
We're gonna try and get there real quick.
It's Cam Nino's first recovery
Big wrecker just went by me.
since a terrifying close call.
I'm grateful to be alive. Could have been a lot different for me.
This winter,
That could have been seriously the last time I got out of my truck.
Cam was nearly hit when his wrecker was struck from behind.
It's just hard to think of what if, right? But I love towing. Put the strong face on it and pull my stuff together.
So tonight,
Oh, we're already starting to hit a bit of it now, right?
Cam's focus is on opening the road.
The traffic's starting to build up.
There's people waiting. Get in there and get the job done.
But arriving on scene,
Holy, look at that.
There's a big truck inside it.
the carnage
Looked like the trailer was split almost in half.
is staggering.
It's like devastation. Boxes 40 feet one way, 60 feet the other way.
And the frozen cargo
French fries.
is scattered all over.
There's fries everywhere.
Ah, this is gonna take forever, man.
That's nasty.
North of Merritt, BC,
There's a semi flipped over in the northbound lanes.
Cam's just arrived at a massive wreck
Do that in these conditions.
that shut down the Coke.
Highway 5 is closed.
Holy, look at that. This is gonna take forever, man.
I think it was going southbound.
Loaded full of French fries.
The tractor was blocking both lanes. Trailer's kind of in a ditch.
The reefer truck was traveling south when it crossed over into oncoming lanes and rolled violently, ripping apart the tractor from the trailer.
I'm surprised the trailer didn't kill anybody.
Incredibly, the trucker survived.
The driver's super lucky. I'm glad he's okay.
Arriving on scene to oversee the recovery
These guys are just going over there and then you can get through.
is Dylan Greenwood.
Priority number one is to get this thing cleaned up.
Earlier this winter,
Kim, you're here to do all the hard work.
Dylan signed on to lead the team
Keep going, buddy.
for reliable owner Suki Manj.
Not to put any pressure on you, but I'd like to get this thing going. Dylan, as our new general manager, has been a breath of fresh air.
You can ride, buddy.
That's good to be moving up and getting more responsibility.
Beats being in the office.
Tonight,
You want to flip this thing over right now?
with all northbound traffic cut off,
That's my job here, to get that thing onto its wheels and out of the way.
Throw that other line to the back end.
Team Reliable quickly rigs to the tractor.
That works for me. Cool.
Using the 50-ton heavy, they begin to straighten it out, keeping Cam at the controls.
Parallel parking. Stop there.
Now lined up,
Pop it off. We'll get this underneath this line.
the tractor is ready to be flipped.
One thing I like is fast results.
To keep momentum, Dylan re-rigs
Boom up.
without repositioning the wrecker.
Dylan's decided that it's better for us. And when he's talking, I want to be listening.
Winch in.
but for the shortcut to work.
They look good.
The damaged roof
It's slid down the highway pretty far on its roof already.
must hold together.
Just watch that roof. If it might give way, it might not. Finish the roof up.
Dylan's gamble is a minor setback.
We did cause more damage, but either way, the roof cap's getting replaced.
Yeah, I might have to go on the other side.
With the overnight freight runs piling up,
Just want the traffic to move.
Cam repositions the record,
Right there.
and Dylan has a new strategy,
Our plan B is going to throw to the axles and we'll upright it.
targeting the underside of the tractor.
That one goes front.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan gives Cam a few pointers.
It's a good feeling when Dylan's out there with you. He's got a lot of experience.
Just so it doesn't come off.
Okay, I got you.
With the rigging secure,
Cool.
Cam is back on the controls.
Go with this line here. Yep. Lead with the back end.
And this time,
Yeah. Beauty.
I love that.
Dylan's plan pays off.
Comes over nicely. Easy for Cam to tow it off the highway.
Cam quickly preps the tractor
Okay.
There's one lane open.
to haul it back to Merritt.
I'm leaving.
But it's always a good feeling when you get everybody moving again.
But the collapsed trailer and its lost cargo
It's fully loaded, full of French fries.
will have to wait until morning.
Load is in the ditch.
Get our crew lined up and trucks out here so we can clear this.
Big mess. Yeah, pretty brutal.
6 hours later,
Gonna take hours to clear that mess up.
Dylan is back at the scene of last night's crash.
This trailer was loaded from the floor to the roof.
There's so many damn French fries.
It's gonna be a long day.
A bin truck hauling a small excavator
How's it going, buddy? Where are you gonna start?
will clean up the fast food
This isn't salvageable.
gone bad.
There's not much you can do with French fries that are thawing on the side of the highway.
The digger gets to work. And minutes later,
Sounds like a wreck in the morning.
Cam arrives back on scene.
I have a craving for French fries all of a sudden.
You're not allowed to eat fries, aren't you, on a diet?
This winter, I started eating properly and losing weight.
Once in a while I do. I get cheat meals.
I wanted to be, ready for anything really.
Good old time, eh?
But this recovery will be anything but routine.
We'll split it and taco it.
Instead of trying to save the trailer,
Just smash it.
they're going to tear it wide open.
The walls are already compromised. It's falling apart.
We'll be here for a bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna empty it out the easiest way possible.
The excavator now has better access,
Ministry guy.
but a highway official has a new concern.
I don't want to see you guys get hurt. Yeah, we'll stay on this side. No problem.
Highway says they don't want us impeding traffic.
Reliable must make the entire recovery happen
We have to be behind the fog line.
on the shoulder of the road.
It's a little bit more challenging. That might be a little tricky.
I thought we were going to be able to work from the lane.
I don't know how they're gonna flop it over.
That's going to be a tough one here.
You're gonna have quite a time getting him out of there.
North of Merritt,
Logan Lake turnoff.
a destroyed trailer
Oh, that's going to be a tough one.
with a rotting load
This is the biggest mound of French fries I've ever seen.
has Team Reliable in a tight spot.
Highway says we have to stay on the other side of the fog line.
Last night, the semi rolled, leaving its trailer and its frozen cargo scattered along the ditch. Now Dylan and Cam must finish the recovery without crossing the white line.
It's going to be pretty hard. Technical recovery. So the plan for the trailer?
I'm just worried if we flip this thing, we gotta get that edge.
With hundreds of boxes pinning down the wreck.
Oh, you still got 40,000 pounds of French fries on the wall.
Dylan feels the clock ticking.
Hoping to get it out of here before it gets dark out.
2 hours into the offload,
I wonder if that wall would just let go or pull out from underneath it.
Probably not, because we wanted to. When you don't want it to, they feel like a tin can.
Yeah.
Dylan can't wait any longer.
We want to speed up the recovery process.
We'll roll it onto its wheels, back onto the road.
Start working on it, get it going.
Flip this with all that load still on that wall. Think? Dylan, he's got a lot of experience. We'll give it a pull to see if it'll come. Help me pull my line over there.
With a hand from the cleanup crew,
Alright, take her nice and easy, I'll grab a chain.
Cam has one line run out
Don't go too fast, it'll back spool.
to execute Dylan's plan. Forced to land the trailer inside the fog line, a high line will be rigged to the rear axle to try and roll the entire wreck in one piece.
See if it'll pull.
Cam begins to winch.
That's not the most ideal situation.
But the mountain of cargo
I don't know if we have enough.
weighing down the wall
Hey, Dylan,
has a firm grip on the trailer.
it's pulling me in the ditch.
The trailer just doesn't want to flip.
Wait, wait, wait.
Two 250 miles east.
Anyone know how the highway is east to Golden?
A trace of winter
No clear?
still covers Jamie Davis's new yard in Golden, BC.
There we go.
The volume of business that's happening right now is extra busy.
See the new straps I got?
Oh, yeah, these are
For loading the
they're
car?
awesome.
Yeah, then they just goes on the wheels.
It's nice to be able to go to work with good equipment and, turn the key.
This year, Jamie has a new truck on order.
Hello.
And a special operator in mind.
Jimmy J.
Colin McLean.
Hey, what's up?
Are you going stir crazy yet?
A little bit, actually.
Yeah?
Last summer, after 6 years with Jamie,
Gonna miss you.
Colin McLean made a tough decision.
He had to be one of the best guys that ever worked for us.
Now, Colin drives in the city.
It's been a little slow the last week or so.
I got a job with a local concrete mixing company.
But I need to work.
It's definitely been an adjustment.
But Jamie
I would go nuts, buddy.
has a plan in the works to win Colin back.
Really shiny lowrider Pete sitting there waiting with your name on it, buddy. See that? We got one of them, right?
Earlier this winter,
God, it's pretty amazing this plant, eh?
At the Miller Industries factory in Tennessee, Jamie got an early look
You know, the machine out there is like right at 106.
at his next heavy record, custom built with Colin in mind.
Exactly what we ordered.
We need another new truck to keep up with the demands and keep the customers happy.
That's a cool truck. Check it out with some new pipes and new chrome, new bumper, and Googlephonic lights all over it.
I'd love to have him back working for us.
I'm just giving him a little bit of bait.
I don't know.
Come on, buddy.
The offer's tempting. Something I'm going to have to think about.
They're finishing it this week, so next stop is the chrome shop.
Let me think about it.
Okay, buddy.
You bye.
It's a towing business. Once it's in your blood, it's always in your blood.
I had him at chrome.
Oh, no, yeah.
Something messed up there.
On the Coke,
That's tight.
Team Reliable's plan to roll a trapped trailer
What a nightmare.
has met a wall of resistance.
No textbook way to do any of this stuff.
Unable to flip the wreck in one piece, Dylan jumps into an excavator to divide and conquer.
We're gonna have to halt the floor, detach, and what's left of the walls.
But the stubborn wall won't break free.
It's a constant fight. Everything's a struggle today. Is that all you got to push? When you want stuff to come apart, it won't. When you want it to stay together, it falls apart on you.
Locked down by the supersized load of fries.
I'm really quite over this.
The recovery is now stretching into the afternoon.
We don't want to be out of here before nightfall.
Hook one line up top, throw your other line down low.
Yeah.
Let's pull this thing that way.
Okay.
Dylan and Cam add a second line
Give her.
Sometimes you have to adapt and overcome.
to muscle the trailer
Come on, girl.
onto its wheels.
Make sure you bring this line in too at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But Cam
You're going hard on that top.
must stick the landing.
Where's it gonna land when it lands though?
Right on the fog line.
Next to a live lane,
We do not want it to land into active traffic.
there's no room for error.
Watch yourself, watch yourself.
Keep going.
On the Coke,
Hard on that top.
working in a tight spot.
Nope, top. Yeah.
It's a critical moment
Where's it gonna land when it lands though?
Right on the fog line.
for Team Reliable.
Oh, wow. We don't have very much room for error.
Finally, under Dylan's guidance,
Watch yourself, watch yourself.
the trailer wall breaks free
Bit more?
and the fry wreck
That's what we wanted.
hits the mark.
Finally.
We landed right where we wanted it to.
It's beautiful, it's warm, there's no snow out. These are the ones.
The precision job is complete,
You can drop your bin right here and start working.
and the cleanup crew removes the rest of the cargo.
But at the end of the day, you don't want any more French fries.
But Dylan needs the digger for one final task: reuniting the pieces of the trailer,
It'll fall, it'll go.
torn apart.
Fold it all up like a burrito and get it down the road.
You know, our personalities get along real good and, we have fun.
If you can condense some loadage there, we'll tuck some chains over it.
as light fades, Reliable's new team leader takes home another win.
We'll get it out of here.
The move to Reliable has worked out really good. It's good to get out there and spread my wings.
Okay.
And on his first job since his close call.
All right, I'm pulling up.
Cam savors the moment.
I love it. You know what I mean? This is the glory time. So you get to pull the ugliest thing you ever seen in your life down the highway. You know, you're not running the same road, doing the same thing every day. It's always different.
Well, we made it through another year of the Coquihalla. We had some challenges. We had some scares. But we worked together. I'm very proud of my team.
The next morning,
Beautiful day for a drive, hammer down.
in the Fraser Valley,
Have yourself a safe morning.
a mission towing 35-ton wrecker is on the move.
Here we go.
Company boss and recovery legend Ken DeParent
We're on our way over to Abbotsford.
has been dispatched to a heavy machine in trouble.
The customer asked for a very large wrecker, so it must be stuck pretty good.
Joining Ken,
Well, it's gonna be interesting.
his fellow tow veteran Dick Milton.
I've known Kenny for roughly 40 years.
This winter,
We'll bring the chains down.
73-year-old Dick
One on either side?
joined mission to work alongside Ken.
He still loves the towing, I know he does.
Another day, another dollar.
Today,
We'll see what we got.
they arrive at a farm. And discover a sinking situation.
Well, look at that. That thing's really in there.
Yeah, boy.
It's bellied right out. It's in a bad spot.
That's a big machine.
The 45,000-pound excavator is swallowed in deep mud.
It will be a challenge to get this out of here.
After one failed rescue, the owner is counting on the mission crew.
He had 2 big wreckers on it the night before.
So I try very hard all just today.
And the 2 wreckers couldn't get it out.
Now armed with a single wrecker,
More, Dick. That way. Some more. Hold it there.
the 2 seasoned operators
We'll double block it.
will draw on their years of experience
Did he do this last night? 2 blocks? He did, eh?
to save the sunken digger.
Got it, Dick? Oh, good.
We're gonna have to use just about every trick we have.
Using one line from the 35-ton wrecker, tripled up with snatch blocks, they'll try to winch the lost machine out of the mud.
Everybody's got to stay way over there.
But with limited room,
It's just a narrow dike road. When you're winching, your wrecker can slide over.
Ken needs a fail-safe.
Snug that right up.
A farm machine is anchored to the front end of the wrecker.
Good.
35-ton wrecker's gonna work its heart out.
He's going to run that. He's got the hard hat on. I'm out of the way here.
With Dick at the controls
This is his first day running this wrecker.
and Ken coordinating, they'll need the customer
Okay.
to help get the tracks moving.
Right there. Okay, Dick?
We need the machine to help us overcome the resistance of the mud.
Okay, just start pulling. Move it a bit. Okay, Dick, pull.
The tug of war begins.
give it our best shot to try and get it out.
Move the treads. Turn your tracks.
But experience tells Ken
Your tracks aren't moving.
something is wrong.
I've got to get those tracks moving.
Even with nearly 5 decades in the business,
Think you're a little bit more?
it's a first.
I've never run into this ever before.
Just hold it a minute. Hold it a minute.
Pull that out in dead weight, that's not gonna happen.
Frustrating as hell.
Oh, man.
In the Fraser Valley,
Turn your tracks.
a sunken excavator, dead in its tracks, has 2 experienced operators
I've got to get those tracks moving. Hold it. Hold.
on unfamiliar ground.
Just hold it a minute. Hold it a minute.
It's the first time I've ever run into this all my years of towing.
The excavator's tracks
These should be moving. Yeah, there's something wrong.
refuse to roll.
If the machine can run, the tracks will move. I've never had it where it won't.
Upon closer inspection, Ken discovers the dried mud has hardened around the digger.
It is like cement, and it's actually holding these tracks from turning.
Dick mobilizes the machine, anchored to the front, to move some earth.
After sitting overnight, the mud is actually packed in there, just solid.
It's getting a lot of that mud out of there.
This machine is very stuck.
Get that muck out of there. That's it.
With the tracks exposed,
How's that side look, Dick? The track is just about out. This'll turn, it'll come out. I know it will.
the mission crew
I think we should give it a go.
I think so too.
is ready to try again.
This is the final pull. It's make it or break it.
This doesn't work. We're gonna have to bring another wrecker in.
Okay.
Dick and I, whether we do or not, we'll soon see.
The customer is back at the controls.
Dig in with your boom. Dig in with your boom. Pull in and go with your tracks.
And Dick begins to winch.
Keep going. Keep going. There you go. There you go. Keep going. Winch. Tracks. Tracks. Tracks.
This time,
There you go. Keep going back and forth. Back and forth. The other track. Yeah.
the tracks turn.
Now it can start moving forward.
Keep going. You're getting it. You're getting it. Keep going. Easy. This track. This track. You're getting her.
You can see we're winning. It's getting easier as it's coming up the bank.
There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going that way. Whoa. Hold it. Good. We got her. Take this off now.
Beating the odds.
Boy, that was a tough one. Tough
Yeah,
pull.
it was.
2 recovery veterans
Boy, I was glad to see that come out.
celebrate the victory.
Dick and I have been around a long time, but you know what? The 2 old guys get the job done.
Not bad for a couple old guys, hey?
If I was smart, I'd retire.
Thank you, buddy. It was good working with you again.
But working with Kenny is just like old times.
Now the customer's machine
Now they're working fine, yeah.
can finally get back to work.
It's just a good feeling.
Thank you very much.
Good job, good guy. I'm happy.
We lived for it. Those type of moments.
Good times, good times.
Two days later,
We're only a few minutes away from the plant, and we're going to see our new creation.
Jamie is back in Tennessee to pick up the latest addition to his fleet.
This new truck is going to help us be more efficient, get more work done.
And just maybe,
Believe it or not, I actually had Colin in mind when I ordered it.
win over his former lead operator.
I'm hoping to sway him into coming back.
Jamie arrives at Miller Industries, where his $500,000 record is about to roll out.
I can't wait to see what this new record looks like. Wow.
Look at that truck.
If you're a truck guy, that's everything you dreamed of.
It's beautiful. Look at that. That is so nice.
At a factory in Tennessee,
wow,
Jamie gets his first look at his second new record. To modernize his fleet in the last 2 winters.
Last year, we bought one brand new truck. This year, we had to add another because business is so good.
But this 30-ton record has a classic look that sets it apart.
Turned out pretty nice, eh?
I think so.
It's not very modern looking like the Mac is.
I built this thing the way I'd want it built.
$500,000 of chrome and style. Custom ordered to look like Colin's former Heavy, a 99 Peterbilt.
Well, I spent a lot of time in this truck.
HR 126.
This truck has the Peterbilt long nose. It's got 605 horsepower.
The interior is really nice too, I noticed that.
The big seats.
The cedar seats, yeah, those things are super nice.
It's got the classic old school look to it, and really all the comforts of home in it.
How do you get the air out of this
That fancy stuff.
thing? Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful truck.
This truck was ordered for Colin. You're missing out, buddy. Thank you very much. I'm excited to get in there and just crank the tunes.
It's a nice feeling.
Leaving the factory, Jamie settles in.
Drives nice.
For the 2,500-mile drive back to British Columbia.
I love my old trucks, but when you jump into a brand new rig like this, you're like, This truck is really ultra cool.
Smooth sailing.
Five days later, Jamie and the new Pete arrive in Hope.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Waiting at the yard
New stuff always looks better.
is Jamie's wife and business partner, Sherry, and operator Rick Wood.
Oh, he's still hooked on.
Did a tow from Texas back to BC.
It looks like he's ready to fall asleep.
Rolling into the yard with a brand new truck is really like, I'm home.
Hey, how's it going?
Give me a kiss, yeah. Where have I been?
Looks good. The truck looks really nice. It's really pretty.
This truck was spotless all the way.
Oh, of course you get to BC.
Until I got to the mountains.
It's a beautiful truck. Nice big wrecker on it.
Rumor had it you were coming to town with a new toy.
Jamie's mechanic, Brian Rash,
Holy mackerel.
is also eager to check out the new arrival.
It's pretty snazzy.
She's a big, shiny piece of iron.
Got 605 horse.
Yeah.
And peak torque 2050. Yeah, she'll pull.
Yeah, I want to go for a drive.
I don't just need to find somebody to drive it.
I know.
When I first ordered the new Peterbilt, I thought that would be a good truck for Colin to have.
That is sexy, Mr. D. Damn nice.
I'm kind of secretly hoping that Colin will take that bait. We'll see.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
I live for jobs like this.
A wreck on the edge.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Of a frozen lake.
Yeah, you're hanging up down there.
Launches Team Green into action. Then,
Look at that.
a reunion
Decent, Jimmy, decent.
and a recovery
This is $1 million load.
puts Colin
Watch those lines.
back in the game.
Stop it, stop it.